Hey everyone, it's Mike Henry with Follower of One, and I'm coming to you on today's Vision Cast. It's Monday, January the 20th of 2025. It happens to be Inauguration Day. We're installing a new president today, new old one. The one, president number 45 is also going to be president number 47, and it's also Martin Luther King Jr. Day that we celebrate in the United States. And on Mondays, I try and do a little vision casting, and I just talk for a little bit and ramble almost about a Bible verse and how I believe that verse challenges us to be marketplace Christians. I see Chris Castro's joined us today. Thanks, Chris. I'm not too sure how many people will have joining us on the live stream today, but I hope we can get a few others. I try and do these live streams at this time because of Hebrews chapter 10, but today we'll be talking about Philippians chapter 4, and specifically verse 19, where as Paul wraps up the chapter. So I see Larry Tribble has joined us too. Hey Larry, thanks for joining. So I want to talk today a little bit about the vision for Follower of One and how it overlaps with Philippians 4:19. Our passion in Follower of One is to be people who make Jesus visible. We want to live in such a way that other people see Christ. And I think that sounds simple enough and is hard enough in our world that it's challenging. It challenges us to move forward. Some of you know that my grandson just went to a voluntary military academy for 5 months. He's gone to a place called the Thunderbird Challenge Academy in Oklahoma, and this is his first full day kind of away from home at this organization. And so I wrote him a note this morning, and one of the verses that I came to that I presented to him was Philippians 4:19, which says, "And my God will supply all your needs according to his riches in glory in Christ Jesus." What does it mean for God to supply all of our riches according to his riches? I'm sorry, for God to supply all of our needs. That's what you get with a live stream. What does it mean for God to supply all of our needs according to his riches? I think it's important that we realize that the word that is translated according, I'm not a Greek scholar, I didn't even look it up, but I know that doing this according to his riches means it's in proportion to. It's not just something that he's giving out of the goodness of his heart. It's not just something that he's given us some spare change, but rather he will meet our needs according to his riches. He owns everything. And so I think sometimes we get tempted to think that we don't have enough. We get tempted to think that we constantly need more. We're always focused on what else we need. The letter to Philippians could be a great passage for all of Follower of One for all time. We want to be people who live generously in the world so that other people see Jesus. The letter to Philippians, Paul's actually thanking the Philippians for making a donation to his ministry. They're thanking him because they sent him a gift. I'm sorry, he is thanking them because they sent him a gift for his ministry. And he talks about it just above these verses where he says, and I'm looking at my Bible, so I'll be looking away a little bit to look at my other screen. But he says that he's grateful for their gift, but he's learned how to get along with humble means, and he's learned how to live in prosperity. He's learned the secret of both being hungry and being filled. And I think that's important. It's important that we learn that we're constantly being Jesus's people, whatever our circumstances are. I see some other folks have joined us, so I saw some come and go. I hope you can Hi to Nancy and to Sohail, who've also joined us. I saw where Paresh, and I thought I saw someone else had joined us as well. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to say hi to them. We're talking about Philippians 4:19. Our God will supply all of our needs according to his riches in glory in Christ Jesus. God will supply our needs according to his riches. Our job is to learn to trust him, to realize that what he has supplied, it's enough. We have opportunities to do things today. We have enough time. We have enough money. We have enough opportunity. We have enough resources. We have enough people to interact with. There is something we can ask God for today that the answer will be yes. Give me an idea for how I can be a blessing to the next person that I see or to the people listening to this podcast. Give me an idea about how I can be a blessing to the person that's sitting next to me or the person in line behind me at the grocery store or anyone. Show me how to live differently because I'm a Christ follower. I think that's one of the ways where God challenges us. He challenges us to be a part of what he's doing in the world. And so we get an opportunity. We get this opportunity regularly. Paul's wrapping this up. The entire book of Philippians is only 4 chapters. I would encourage you to read the entire thing today. It's a really cool letter from Paul to a group of people who are supporting his ministry. And he loves them, he knows them, and he loves them. And it's a really cool letter. Every challenge in it is like he's writing to us personally to live this way in our world. Let's be like the Philippian Christians. Let's be those people who are looking out for the people around us, who are going out of their way to support a missionary who didn't send out a matching gift. He didn't do any of the stuff to request this donation that we're aware of. He didn't have like a letter writing campaign. Every time I go to my mailbox, I get 4 or 5 envelopes from somebody trying to get money from me for some ministry or another. He didn't do all of that. These people, it occurred to them that they should give some money to Paul. In fact, they worked at it. They had to work at it. He says in verse 10, "But I rejoiced in the Lord greatly that now at last you have revived your concern for me. Indeed, you were concerned before, but lacked opportunity." They were wondering where he was, or they were wondering how they could get a gift to him. Then they figured it out. They found out he was in prison. And so they sent him a gift, and from that prison, he writes them this thank you note. We want to be people who are looking out for other people and doing things. And that's my dream about Follower of One. Many of you have heard me say this before, that my dream for Follower of One is that we just be the bar where all the busy Christians hang out. That's what I want to do, is I want to run or hang out in the bar with all the other busy Christians. And we see that some. And so I'm grateful for those busy Christians who are on this live stream and for the ones who have commented. I see where Larry and Nancy and Chris and Sohail have commented on here. So thank you very much. We have opportunity. You guys are a blessing to me in helping me with this. I just want to create a short recording that we can use. I'd like to do a better job of repurposing these recordings. It's just one of those things we haven't had the money or the resources for yet. But I want to be consistent about challenging us to be the people like the Philippians, to be like the Philippians. Let's be people who are looking for ways to be generous to people who are serving the Lord, to make a difference in the lives of the people around us. Go open the book of Philippians, pick just about any verse, and you'll find a challenge to a marketplace Christian, to somebody who's in the world but trying to live out their faith and make Jesus visible. That's our goal. And so I think that's why it's a cool challenge to us to adopt this book, to remember verse 19, and God will supply all our needs according to his riches in glory in Christ Jesus. I I want the courage to trust him more, to give away more, to hang on to less. I want to swing freely and not be worried about the consequences. I want to be more generous and more of a blessing to people. I want to be willing to invest more in others and in other Christians. I want to be quick about those things. I honestly get a little resistant when it's constantly being pulled from me all the time, when people are constantly pitching me. But I'm excited about doing it when I can choose to do it, when I can look for opportunities to do that. And so let's be those people who are seeking to be Jesus's people, to make him visible in our world, make him visible in the interactions that we have today, to make him visible with our resources, with our time and our money and our possessions. I don't want to be stingy financially or with my time or with my energy, and all are such a temptation. I feel like I have this long to-do list. Larry's on here. Larry's actually been coaching me on how to keep track of all the things I have to do. It's just a lot. We all have a lot of stuff to do, but I want to be quick to share. I want to be quick to give away. I want to be generous. I want to live like I know that God will supply all my needs according to his riches in glory in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4:19. To me, that's just the challenge. Let's live being those different people today. Thank you all for joining on the live stream today. I'm not going to keep us terribly long. I've been on here about 10 minutes already. Leave a little note in the chat and let us know what's on your heart, or leave a message below this article after Chris posted. If you've listened to the video, leave a comment and let us know how we can be praying for you, how we can help you make a difference in your world. What we do because we follow Jesus matters forever. We shall not lose our reward. Jesus said in Matthew 10:42 that even if we give a cup of cold water because we're a disciple, we shall not lose our reward. And so we're laying up treasure in heaven. And I want to remember that what I give away today is a deposit being made to my bank account in heaven. I need to be less stingy and more generous. Yeah. Thanks so much for being a part of Follower of One. Thanks for being a part of this live stream as well. I see where Nancy has commented on here. Yeah, I can relate. I'm working on being thankful and generous to those that I feel are unappreciative of my service. That's a great point. Being generous to people who don't act like they appreciate what we've done. I mean, it's so easy to keep score. It's so easy to be offended, which is what you said in the next one, praying to not be taken to offense. I think that what you mean is to not be offended and to not be seen as offensive to other people. And I think that's a great goal. We are trying to live our faith in such a way that other people see Jesus. They shouldn't see me. They shouldn't be offended by me or start worshiping me either. One way or the other. Both of those are bad. My goal is to help other people see Jesus. And that, I think, is our goal. And that's why I believe Philippians is such a great book of the Bible. I spend a lot of time in it because it's who I want to be when I grow up. I want to be like the Philippians. I want to be the people who sought Paul out and who served him and who helped him. So let's listen to what Paul tells the Philippians and put that to work in our lives today. Let's live knowing that Jesus will meet our needs according to his riches and in glory in Christ. Thanks so much for being a part of this live stream today. I'm going to drop now and let us all get on with our day. Nancy, thanks so much for all the comments. Nancy and Larry, thank you so much, and Sohail for being involved in this, and Chris. I'm grateful for all of you. Grateful for your involvement and Follower of One. Let's be the people that Jesus would have us be today, and he will become visible in our world. Thanks very much.